know the ins and outs of all these equipment and everything, and how you doing here today?
Dude, I just push buttons.
You just push
I
buttons.
push buttons until stuff starts working. You know.
So we always get mad at our young ones that play the video games and stuff, but really, you're kind of doing that right here. Look at all these buttons and stuff. You're kind of playing some.
I got a lot of buttons, but you start on the left side, go halfway through, and that don't work. Then you start on the right side, you love it.
All right.
Yeah, that's. And then the color's nice too. You got sometimes you got to do the green ones first, then you got to do the red ones first.
I got a question for you. What are we doing down here? We're not in the studio and stuff. We're down at the Blackhawk Community Center lobby and stuff. But what are we doing?
For me, I come down to enjoy some great wild rice soup.
Yeah.
They're selling wild rice soup here with Mary Kelsey's sticky buns. And I just it's awesome.
Yeah, man. Then don't forget the bear food and some water. And yeah, it is noontime right now. It is 12 p.m. It is January 29th, 2026. And just the other day, the Last Bear Moon Winter Celebration Committee debuted last night some of the details, including the head staff and the invited drums. They do have a pre-sale t-shirt sale going on right down here at the Blackhawk Community Center lobby. It is only $25, and then the day of the event celebration. If you can't pick one up here today, they'll be on sale over there at the Last Bear Moon on that Saturday, February 28th, and I believe they are going to be $30. So, a little incentive to come down early and check it on out and stuff. So we are once again going to have some guests, and we're going to ask Kevin to pass the mic to whoever wants to come on. Last Bear Moon Winter Celebration,
I sure
Les
can.
was going to be joining us and stuff. But again, we would want to make sure. Any last words?
Just enjoy. Please come out to the power. It's gonna be a great event.
Yep.
Last Bear Moon Pow.
All right. So we heard it from our multimedia coordinator, kind of asking people to come on down. But folks, I believe the committee will be here till this afternoon. If you have any questions too, they're here, and they do have a raffle for a stay and play package. They also do have a second place is, I believe, what they call a Star Quilts, and that's brand new. Value of that is $350. They do have third place is going to be 2 t-shirts, and yeah, you might want to come on down and check it on out. And if you have any questions, now's the time to ask. So here this evening, that commemorative Last Bear Moon Winter Celebration is displayed on the front for those people that are tuned in on YouTube. You might want to check that on out, as we're going to have Les kind of get mic'd up, and we'll be discussing a few things with him here as part of the committee. And he's one of the master health educators and also serves on the Last Bear Moon Winter Celebration Committee since its inception, and that was in 2018. He has served that many times. So Les, how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
And the design, can you tell us a little bit more about this t-shirt design? It's a unique design. This doesn't say it in letters, Last Bear Moon, but it has some floral, and kind of describe to the people the color usage and everything.
So every year we try to outdo ourselves. These past few years, we went with a lot of geometric designs, a lot of modern designs. So this year we kind of thought about putting a little woodland flavor in there, and so that's what we came up with. Front and back design, utilizing a bear with floral on the inside. So.
Nice. The one last year too is probably my favorite. There was a little trick to the trade and stuff. Is that the front design had what do they call it? Glow in the dark.
Yeah, front and back design had glow in the dark. Yeah, that was. This was like only our second T-shirt that we've ever tried that on. The T-shirt we did before that was just through the program. 5 or 6 years ago.
That was pretty creative. So here today, if you have an opportunity, this is the pre-sale, the official kind of kickoff to Last Bear Moon. The details, a lot of people want to questions I want to ask you is one is if you've never been to a powwow celebration, it is for everybody. And there's a lot of dancers. Listen to the master of ceremonies. If there's a time we need to cut off the cameras, sometimes we do have a prayer and everything. And out of respects, we'll ask, to remove your caps and whatever. But it's a family event at WinnaVegas Casino. It's a cultural event, powerful singing, a lot of spectacular dancing, the food, the arts and crafts. What is, I'm going to go ask you, I asked earlier, one of the committee members, what was your top three Last Bear Moon moments?
I guess the top three would be, I think the first Last Bear Moon was like a top moment because we didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
We didn't know uh, how it was. There was a whole lot of that went into the first Last Bear Moon, and one of those was the gore dance.
Uh-huh.
So we really didn't know how that was going to come across.
Yeah.
Not only to our community but in our area here. It's not really practiced a lot. There is a little bit here and there, but it was that was something new. So I was really that was really exciting. Um, and then I guess our spotlight.
Yeah.
So 1 and 2 would be like the
Yeah.
first annual. How the outcome was going to be, and then we had a blizzard.
Yeah.
Everybody showed up. Uh, and then yeah, the third would probably be our spotlight dance. Something that we brought to our area. That isn't really done in the area.
Yeah.
I haven't seen at any of the celebrations in any of the in our tri-state region or. I mean, really. I mean, you really kind of think about it. It's not even in the summertime.
Yeah.
Maybe Mayetta one year that they did.
Oh, yeah.
They did have a spotlight, but other than that, that's not really. That's usually done in your large arenas,
Hmm.
and so yeah, that's something that we haven't really had. So that was something new that we kind of brought to the area.
I want to talk a little bit about, too, a lot of people are, man, this is a great celebration. We don't want it to end. Why don't you guys go Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday and stuff? There's a couple of barriers that we faced. Is WinnaVegas offers a great bingo program, and they do have bingo on Friday night. So if you're pulling into town and you're thinking about some of the dancers or singers that come from long ways, and they're avid bingo players and stuff, and then they have bingo on Sunday as well. So we kind of coordinate around that. We do have the opportunity to do Saturday, but I think one of our goals, and we always try to pay attention to some of the feedback that they give us, is so that we can go maybe a 2-day celebration, a Friday or Saturday, Sunday. This year, because of some of the things in the economy, we had increased casino competition. Some of those casinos opened up down by Omaha way, affected the casino a little bit, but we've been able to fundraise. And because of you folks out there, whether it be supporting us through buying T-shirts or a meal here today or doing that raffle, and then there's sponsoring programs that really help out as well. And I think that's it's a good challenge to have, but we met our goal, and that's a testament your program really put in there. And I wanted to give you an opportunity if you want to say anything about your health education program. You got some PSAs, public service announcements coming up, but let the folks, besides being on the Last Bear Moon celebration committee, what else do you do?
Uh, I work for the Winnebago Health Promotions and Education in the Winnebago Public Health Department in the WCHS, which
Yeah.
is something fairly new, I guess you could say, within the past 10 years is, the 12 Clans Unity Hospital has, the tribe has taken ownership over it and trying to provide, premium health care to the community.
Hmm.
So that's a lot of fun being a part of that, in the sense of doing education and prevention activities for elders, youth, senior citizens,
Yeah.
and regular adults, men and women.
Yeah.
So that's something we're in the community. We're always trying to promote, because we have health priorities, and we try to let everyone know about that. Anything that our program is doing, and we're kind of doing it for a reason. Just like doing shirts. You know, everybody kind of associates our program with T-shirts and whatnot. Our thought behind it is, how can we be in your life every day? And so that's where that idea came from. So we've kind of made, and then we gave them something that to be proud of, you know, as far as a lot of native designs, a lot of indigenous designs, Ho Chung, whether it's our local school, something for people to buy into, or
Yeah.
be kind of be for them to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And so that was the whole idea behind, you know, the t-shirts, the t-shirt designs and whatnot. How can we be in your life every day? And so we're doing that.
And you guys put on that awesome health fair that takes place every year. And can you give us any details? I know there's a lot of coordination in that one.
You know, it's the annual health fair itself is a good way to network and to find out who your partners are. And at one point in time, we've had regional partners. You know, whether they're from South Dakota, Iowa, South Dakota, Minnesota, Kansas. We've had a lot of tribal health departments here at that specific health fair, and it's a good way to network, and it's a good way to for our Indian people or our community to come out and participate in that, to see what they have to offer. They have questions.
Yeah.
You know, our healthcare changes every day, especially with the way things are with the government, everything that's happening in our government, our political system today. You know, that plays a big part in it. So our people have questions about healthcare, and that's something that that was promised to us by, you know, by the U.S. government in a lot of our treaties was healthcare. So, and then our tribal organization took it upon themselves to take ownership of the hospital. So that's something that they want to reassure the community that, you know, but that's the reason why we have events like that like the health fairs and whatnot, for to see what it is that we're doing every day to provide. And we rely on a lot of partners in our
Yep.
region.
You guys do a wonderful job with the T-shirts. I know that you have a lot of healthy events that take place. Recently, the breast cancer awareness back in October, the annual health fair. There's what do they call it? Smoke-free tobacco. Some of that information's out there. So, and then one of your coworkers and colleagues there is going to be our master of ceremonies, Silas Cleveland, and you guys do designing and just kind of, well, a lot of different things and stuff, you know, teaching in the school and just getting at that health education out there. So appreciate your insight there, Les, and thank you for everything that you do for the Last Bear Moon Committee. And we're barreling down the road to February 28th. Anything else that you want to say to the people out there?
No, just get down here and better get your T-shirt now before the price goes up on it. And there's plenty of food, and don't forget we have a raffle going on. You know, it's you can buy a chance. I think the value is around $500. You know, and a night stay at the WinnaVegas Casino Resort. And remember, the rooms are all sold out, so you get a chance to all for $10.
Dang.
Yeah, $10 or either 3 for $25. So.
And it does support a good cause.
It does.
So for sure. All right, Mr. Les Painter.
All right.
From the Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System, Winnebago Public Health Department, Master Health Educator. So we'll see you out there at Last Bear Moon, huh?
Yes, sir.
Folks, if you have an opportunity, come on down here to the Blackhawk Community Center lobby. The Last Bear Moon Committee is here. They do have a T-shirt pre-sale going on, and that is a fundraiser for the Last Bear Moon celebration. Again, that's going to be on Saturday, February 28th. They're starting a grand entry at 12 p.m. at they have a place called the WinnaVegas Event Center. So if you've never been out there, it's off I-29. You go right there, and it is owned by the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. So the Last Bear Moon Committee has been doing this since 2018. During that COVID-19 pandemic period, they took a 2-year hiatus, and then they came back, and every year something spectacular happens, something more people attend, make plans around it. We have more sponsors and everything this year. And so if you have an opportunity, we'd really love to see you folks out there. It is free admission, And we're going to run through all the dance categories. We really appreciate the sponsors, and just kind of trying to run them off my top of my head here is that the Tiny Tots are going to be sponsored by the Winnebago Volunteer Fire Department, and that is a sight to see. They're 0 to 6 years of age. They're just starting out, and the parents and the grandparents, they come out and help them. So it's really cool to see the Tiny Tots out there. And a lot of them barely walk, but once they put on that song and they get a time to shine, they get something. And then after that song there, the volunteer fire department awards them their money. That's pretty cool. And then juniors categories 6 to 12 will be dancing in competition dancing. There is age divisions from 13 to 17, and there's also categories in that. So for the boys, there's fancy feather, there's grass, there's woodland, and there's also excuse me, northern and southern traditional. And then for the women, there's the teen girls, there's fancy shawl, jingle, woodland, scrub they call it, and then also traditional northern and southern combined. Then we go into the adult categories, and there's a lot of good categories on that one. I think that one's 18 to 54 years of age. And then the golden age is 55 on up. So it's a sight to see. The made mention that the overflow is also sold out, so there must be a lot of people that are coming. WinnaVegas is sold out, but they want to give you an opportunity, the Last Bear Moon Committee, to buy one of those stay and play packages. So very awesome to see it. And Kevin, I don't know if you have anybody else for me that wants to come on over and kind of rap a little bit. We would really appreciate that. And discuss a couple things about Last Bear Moon Winter Celebration 2026. So right now the fundraiser's going down at the Blackhawk Center lobby. And appreciate Kevin. I believe there is a game tonight in other news. We'll kind of transition to other news. There is a game, and that's going to be kicking off. It's a makeup game, and it's against South Sioux City Cardinals right there at the Winnebago Public School. Is that right, Bethany? The game is tonight, and girls and boys. So we'll be streaming that via Big Voice Radio. Appreciate the grandmas, the chocas, and everybody that has the opportunity to come on over and tune in to the Big Voice Radio and listen to that game if you can't make it to the gymnasium itself. So those streams, they help out with people that are on the road, also the gagas and the chocas that can't make it out because it is cold, and then everybody else, some of the fans, especially from the opposing team, that can't make it down. So we'd like to welcome in our next guest. This is Mr. Tom Teasdale, the general manager of WinnaVegas Casino, and really appreciate it. He's rolling up his sleeves, and he's also serving, and it's really good and appreciate you being here. Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's going really well here at the Blackhawk Center today.
Yeah.
And, folks are getting their pre-sale T-shirts, and
Definitely.
we're selling a delicious lunch and chances to win that stay and play package from WinnaVegas Casino Resort, home of the Winnebago tribe.
So I want to talk about WinnaVegas Casino a little bit. It is owned by the Winnebago tribe and stuff, but go ahead and let them know, for those that never been to WinnaVegas, some of your things that you folks offer over there.
We have a full-service resort, so we have a beautiful hotel that recently went through a refresh, and we have standard rooms, suites, convention space, and we have a full-service casino for slots and table games. We have a robust, enthusiastic bingo program at WinnaVegas, and we recently had one of our longtime bingo players and a Winnebago tribal member win the G-Ball jackpot for over $31,000.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was an exciting night.
That is pretty cool. Then this is going to be your third Last Bear Moon. I want to take you back to your very first one. What'd you think?
The celebration cannot be understated. It is such an amazing day of celebrating our culture, our heritage, and the history of the tribe, and to see so many tribes from across the country that come to WinnaVegas to support and honor the Winnebago people in this annual celebration. It's really moving.
You made mention, I asked you, I was like, what's your favorite part of Last Bear Moon? Go ahead and tell them about that.
My favorite is the spotlight dancing. For me, it recreates, from a historical perspective, dancing under the actual moon. It's very, very moving. And then for our annual summer, homecoming celebration in July at the Powwow Grounds, I love the Tiny Tots,
Yeah.
the future of the tribe.
Definitely. We appreciate you. Tell them a little bit more about that meal that's going to take place February 28th. What do you know about that and the details for that community meal?
I do, and sponsored by our Honorable Winnebago Tribal Council. And so all of our attendees will receive a boxed meal of WinnaVegas' famous fried chicken, mashed potatoes, gravy, fresh vegetables, and a roll. It's going to be really delicious.
I think it was really unique. I was at the Winnebago Tribe's Employee Appreciation Dinner, the holiday dinner that they had there, and all the managers came out and they served. That was, and then last year at Last Bear Moon too, a lot of the managers were directing traffic, and it's kind of a grab your plate and you can go back to the powwow, or you can go to your slot machine, whatever it may be and stuff. And that was pretty cool. I like your leadership style and just that buy-in from your managers and your directors.
Well, thank you so much. We look for every opportunity to serve the tribe, and we certainly keep front and center the purpose of WinnaVegas to provide self-sustainability for the tribe and to create jobs for our young people as well.
There's one more thing that I wanted to talk to you about, Tom, and then I'll let you go, is that last time I was out there, I noticed that there was a box and it says donate to Last Bear Moon Celebration and stuff. And we appreciate all the customers and patrons that do that. But if somebody wanted to donate, what's the best way? Or then also, tell them about that little change program.
And so our Roundup program, so folks can, when they cash out their tickets,
Right.
when they're finished gaming,
Yeah.
they can donate a portion of their winnings to the Last Bear Moon Powwow. They can add a donation directly to the collection boxes as well. And many of our guests deposit their tickets when they're leaving as well
That's
as a
cool.
donation for to help support
Yeah.
the Last Bear Moon
I
Powwow.
noticed that there was a lot of tickets and stuff, and so
Yeah.
the community of Siouxland, they really kind of maybe look forward to some of these things or this event. And we, again, thank to everybody that is donating to the Last Bear Moon
Yeah.
Winter Celebration. It's truly a community effort.
It really is, and we're blessed 34 years this April to be operating WinnaVegas, and the support we've had from the community, regardless of the increased competition. It's really heartwarming.
Definitely. Tom, is there anything else that you want to make mention? I know that you also, besides Last Bear Moon, on the books and stuff, but do you have some concerts or big events coming up?
We do. We start our concert season in March 14th. Billy Dean will be with us
Okay.
for certainly an exciting concert event.
Yeah.
And then in April, Joe Nichols will be with us for a concert as well. And then it
Nice.
just continues all summer long and into the fall. In September, we have Black Hawk, which will be performing. That is the 25th anniversary of the unfortunate
Wow.
9/11, and we'll be honoring all of our Winnebago veterans and first responders
Wow.
with free tickets to that concert.
Wow, that is amazing. I have to attest, for those folks that never been to a WinnaVegas concert, I recently attended the Josh Turner concert.
That was a good time.
Phenomenal. One of the country stars, and to have that caliber of act come through WinnaVegas and to see him, he sang all his hits, and it was a packed night that evening.
It was.
It was a great night to listen to some country music and stuff. So if you guys are interested, there is no admission free to come out to Last Bear Moon Celebration. There's that free meal if you guys want to take part in that, and then just a lot of good things. The vendors, I believe you and Miss Melanie have a plan for that. And
We do.
if you want to do some shopping or informational booths, all that's going to be there on that February 28th, Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great day to come out and visit WinnaVegas and bring the family.
All right. Well, thanks, Tom. We'll let
You're
you get
very
back to
welcome.
work. Appreciate
Take
it.
care.
That was Tom Teasdale, the general manager of WinnaVegas Casino. Been around for a number of years and doing a wonderful job. Always helping out with the Winnebago Homecoming Celebration. I know that they make a big donation to that, and it's a good chance to come about to the WinnaVegas Casino on February 28th. So I believe we do have some more Wild Rice still live down here at the Blackhawk Community Center. If you want to come on down and grab some lunch, you're more than welcome to do that. Also, some T-shirts, and if you want to try your hand in the raffle, that Stay and Play raffle. I'd like to welcome in DJ Bestamy to come on over here and help us on out and tell us a little bit some of the things that she's got going on. The Winnebago Indian News editor is here, DJ Bestamy. Really appreciate her help. We were in action down at Bancroft Rosalie on a brisk Tuesday. Winnebago Indians, they look like they're making some headway. You really helped out last night with the show, the Big Voice Sports Talk Show. And what did they all discuss last night at the Big Voice Talk Show?
Well, they really highlighted basketball. So a lot of Winnebago basketball, the boys, the girls, some of the junior high.
Yeah.
I want to say they talked about the 5th grade girls and our 6th grade girls, 5th and 6th grade girls.
Yeah.
And then they talked about wrestling. And I know that Jared Doxey had his 150th.
Wow, congratulations. That is a lot of positive things coming out of the Winnebago Indian Public School. Go Indians. Go Big Blue.
Yes,
That's what they say.
definitely.
And then I want to make mention, too, is tonight. Let the folks know about the details.
Yeah, so it's a rescheduled game that they were set to play in December. I think it was weather or something against South Sioux. So it would have been played up in South Sioux, but it was rescheduled to no, it was at home. My bad.
Okay.
My apologies.
No, you're good.
But it was scheduled for home, and it was on a Saturday, but it was rescheduled for tonight. So tonight's the 29th. And the girls will kick off at 6, boys to follow. And we live stream on our YouTube channel. We do share the link on our Facebook as well. But it's KWT and the Big Voice on YouTube.
I wanted to make mention, I'm glad that you joined us here because we were going to talk about streaming. If you can't make Last Bear Moon, another option to come in and join in all the action is to tune into Winnebago The Big Voice or powwows.com. We're going to simulcast together. You are going to produce, Kevin is going to produce, and then you got your camera operations crew. I believe you're going to be part of the live stream correspondence. I like how that is pretty cool to get you the in-depth analysis of the powwow, check the temperature, and letting people know who's coming up and what's coming up. It's a exciting time. I asked some of the committee members, their top 3 moments of Last Bear Moon. Give me your top 3 Last Bear Moons because you've been there since the beginning as well.
Yeah. Let's see here. I would go with my first. So starting at number 3, I want to say it was the first year because I came on to the department in 2020, and I know that you guys had one previous to that, but 2020 was when I came on and you guys brought the powwow back, and I remember I was helping and we got access in the casino up on that top part up above the concessions.
Yeah.
And to just look down and like it was during grand entry, so you could see everybody lined up and just how packed it looked in the beautiful sight. So that's number 3, was just looking down during grand entry from that up eagle eye view.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with the Spotlight Special. I think that each of the Spotlight Specials brings something unique each time, so I always look forward to that. And then just the togetherness is going to be my number 1. 'Cause
Yeah.
I enjoy being out there. We're there from before the event starts till when it's done, and seeing everybody just engaging with each other, dancing, laughing, singing. It's good.
A lot of behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Big Voice is literally the first one's there after bingo to set up and everything, and then the last one's out, And so we really look forward to that. I really appreciate all you and Kevin do for the Big Voice Radio. You guys do a wonderful job. And then the Winnebago Indian News is going to be coming out this Saturday. Can you give us a little kind of sneak peek or kind of a preview?
Yeah, so I mentioned it during Winnebago Talks, but one of the headliners, we're going to discuss the enrollment forum that we had recently.
Oh, yeah.
And then also going to highlight one of our local businesses that's new to the area, growing from a food truck to a diner. We're going to talk about Sweet Things Diner.
Oh, cool. Have you tried Sweet Things?
I have, yeah.
And
I love it.
What's your favorite?
Smash burger.
Oh, okay. So if you were to recommend somebody to try some, you would say, try the Smash
I've
Burger.
heard a lot of good things about their rolled ice cream. I love ice cream. I haven't got to try it yet, but
Definitely.
I'd say try that.
All right, folks. We are going to probably cut this stream. I know that the crew has to get ready for this evening. Again, game brought to you in Winnebago Public School versus South Sioux City Cardinals. And they still have time. They still have plenty of T-shirts, but make sure you get them. They are competitive, and then you do get a discount here today. The day of the Last Bear Moon, they are going to be on sale for $30. But today, at the Blackhawk Community Center, they are on sale for $25. And then, I don't know, Kevin, give me a thumbs up and stuff, but let me know, how was that wild rice soup and the sticky buns and the bear food? Just so you know, Kevin does the reviews for the food
Yes.
at Winnebago Indian News. But on a scale from 1 to
He's
10,
got
what
the
you got,
best
Kevin?
judgment.
I'm thinking I might have to do another one. The bear cloud, how I feel about it.
Okay, he said that he might have to do another one and stuff. He's still in the air. He didn't know he was gonna. I put him on the spot. He didn't know he was gonna do a review on that. So, with that in mind, you're gonna have to let us know the taste, and we're looking for it. But Mary Kelsey was the one that decided to help us on out, and we really appreciate her coming in. And last night, I know that they were preparing the bear food. That's that dessert. That's
Yes.
that berries and nuts and stuff. And then today she was making the buns and as well as the wild rice soup. I am going to cut the stream so I can go get one and stuff. But do you have, on the Richter scale, do you have a 10, 9, 8? 8.5. Okay, so you heard it from MC Eves. Hey, folks, you have a good rest of your day. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, down at the Blackhawk Center, if you guys can help us out, share with your relatives, share with the community members to come on down here. Check out the T-shirts. We got from small all the way up to 4X and limited commemorative Last Bear Moon Winter Celebration T-shirts. Pre-sale going on down here at the Blackhawk Community Center lobby. You guys have a good rest of your day. Hi, Zoe, and we'll see you guys down the road.